Oh, don't say that. You're just like straight up dedicated to me, like. Give me a second. I'm just getting. Good. Great. Hello, hello, folks. Let me know if the audio is working properly. Sounds good. I think I sound good. So. Hey, guys. All right. Let's get to this. I'm probably going to be here for about an hour and a half. I know exactly what to draw. So let me know if the music is not too bad. Okay. All right. Actually, the music makes sense. I also wanted to draw a little earlier to catch some of the sunlight, so. How should I set this up? Does this work? I think that will do. Definitely using these. And these. Yep. And then we'll get to that. I don't want any Asian. make sure this is clean. Okay. Great. Move up the light. All right. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. But yeah, we're just gonna come in and chill some. So it was voted on that. Well, first off, welcome folks to the live chat. I was missing from yesterday, last Friday, for various reasons. Mostly I wasn't feeling well. I was kind of sick, so you know how it is. That's better. I wasn't feeling well, so you know how it is. So let's attempt this. Mm-hmm. I find it kind of interesting how much you guys voted for original characters, but that could just be like, actually I'm going to change the composition. Well, yeah. Yep. Anyways, yeah, I wasn't feeling well. I came down with a sinus cold, but all's well that ends well. I'm feeling better now. So we got that. And I have quite a few things to like catch up with. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. This month will probably be the month where this is definitely going to be the month where it was voted in my other poll, which by the way, thank you guys for making sure that you actually vote. But yeah, of going 5 days a week, and also that not to burn out and just go 3 days a week. And it's just mostly for a tester, and it would be for like a temporary thing. Part of the testing is really just, since other than maybe not feeling well at some days, I'm definitely am getting like into a groove when it comes to me making art. So I'm just kind of want to like see what would happen if I gave myself that schedule. Yeah, see if I gave myself that schedule, would I just how far I would actually go, you know what I mean? I would actually make new artwork cuz like for example right now, right? I would not be drawing today had I not have this planned. So I'm just enjoying the drawing for today. And it seems to be showing up in the art that I make. I've been really enjoying creating the stuff that I'm making lately. So just, yeah, just making it chill. Hello, Chizaipo. Welcome to the stream. It's a pretty chill stream. If you have any like art questions or just general questions, feel free to ask. Usually my live streams are pretty chill like that, especially since I started pretty early. I feel like a good portion of the United States is still haven't come back from work. But I wanted to catch some of the sunlight, so I decided to make the stream today. And that's basically what I'm doing. But yeah, I want to be able to produce like more artwork and just get myself into that routine of sketching. I don't know if you guys can really see. You can. Let me lower it a little bit. If you can see. But now like the camera's like right in my face. I wish there was a way to like up the quality. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it's good. But like I said, it won't be too long, so. And set up the timer. Yep. Oh no, it's not midnight. It's 7 p.m. in the afternoon, so that's what is it? What time is it? In military time. 7 plus 12. 20 20 the 21 hour mark or whatever. Zambia, wow. So this I'm thinking I might actually do like some streams like on Saturdays instead. I might test this out this month. So if I do a Friday this week, maybe test out Saturday next week. Let me know your thoughts. I'm kind of continuing on with that kind of like Wafrika kind of look. Should I give him a like a ponytail? Maybe. Yeah, let's give him a ponytail. Okay, I think I got what I wanted. I think so. Let's do that. The anatomy is going to be pretty loose in this one. gonna get pretty noisy in this neighborhood soon. Considering now that it's summer vacation. Actually, yeah, let's add an extra layer on him. Let's add an extra layer on him. I don't normally draw guys either. And you can tell that I don't. And you can tell that I don't. Mm. Could hear the kids. Okay. Should he have? Yeah. Let's give him some. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. Okay. Again, this is like a free form of drawing, so it's not like I'm really thinking about how or what. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty satisfied with this. I think that's pretty good. Am I going with the flow? This guy came up into my head um last time I did the um the live stream, the last live stream. I came up with the idea for this live stream. So let me just show real quick what I did last time. Last time I really went with the flow. I think where did it go? Oh, it's in the other book. If I can find it. I know I had it somewhere. It's somewhere. Or at least I thought it was somewhere. Oh. I know I had it in this book. Yeah, definitely had it in this book. Oops, sorry. What I mean is like the idea pops up in my head because I'm always like constantly being inspired by things, and I do post what I'm inspired by on the community tab. And in the community tab, one of them was the Wafrika. If you go in my community tab, you'll see where I collect like different images and stuff. And sometimes I just go with the flow, but today, since I'm building on the last image that I did, um, I already have like an image in my head. So I know what colors I'm gonna pick and everything. Oh, there it is. I found it. This one. So for this artwork, I didn't know what I was going for. I didn't know what the colors was gonna be. I just went for it based on, you know, the different kind of patterns and artwork that I've seen of Japan. Um, you know, even picking the markers, all of that stuff. But this time I know exactly where I want to go. But even then, you want to keep your like your way of seeing things and how you're inspired. You want to keep it flexible because things happen. So, yeah. Okay, so it's supposed to stop here. And right now, the anatomy is not that great because I'm not really overly checking it. I'm just going as it is. But at the same time, I'm not like an advanced artist for me to actually be doing that. You know, someone who's really been looking at like um, studies and stuff, which I should probably do some more studies. But studies is a quiet activity. You can't really be like saying you're doing studies, but then you're doing it like publicly, you know? Okay, let's make this a little bit more square. His head shape is too big. Sometimes I make the head shape too big, too small. I don't know. Like I said, I just went for it. There you go. I think I did something better here. And I'm just correcting myself as I go. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna have to look up doing more anatomy stuff, but oh well. I have some portfolio stuff that I need to do. And I got some drawing stuff that I need to get done. Okay. Yep. All right. Trying to get the head just right. Okay. All right. Question is, does it look good as a shape? Yeah. Eye was too big. You see, this is the thing about learning about how to draw and stuff like this. Like, if you don't really sit there and practice it, like right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm just guessing without reference, and it shows, you know? And since I don't have like the liquify tool in Photoshop, like you're gonna have to really go for it. So I'm gonna erase the eyes right now to try and like save some of this, because I think his face direction is not looking right. Let's take this out too. There's lots of places for looking for inspiration and things like that. It's just make sure that you have your mind to see it, you know what I mean? Okay, his ear's too big. Let's remove this ponytail because I think the ponytail is messing with the shape to me. We'll add the ponytail in just a bit. Okay. Make sure the head is actually a proper shape, you know? Okay, that works. This is what happens, you know? You always have to correct your anatomy or something. Always looking like I'm giving people I think his eyes is supposed to be a little lower here. Let's try that here. Okay. All right. Good. Now, how do I add a ponytail into his head? Should it be that high? No. Let's make it this high. Or should it be this high? I think for this, I'm not sure for the hair. Yeah. Even though like this hair doesn't really flow this way, we're gonna make it interesting. Mm-hmm. Should I keep the eyes open or not? I don't know if I should keep the eyes open or not. Nope. We are not doing that. All right. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this clearly. Ooh. Look at all this. How do you draw a daffodil? Daffodil. Yeah, I would have not gotten this correct at all. Okay. Good. I think that looks good. Okay, so that's definitely denim. I might be redrawing this character. He ended up looking pretty decent. So let's do that. I think that's it. Okay. Let's ink him up. Ink him up. This 0.5. That's pretty good. Let's see how that looks. Up this up a little bit. And let's go. There gets to a point where you accept that, like, not everything on your sketchbook is going to be great, you know? And it's a good thing because, like, if you don't get through doing your practices, your mistakes, you're going to basically get stuck. So, And to be honest, I really need to use like my materials. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to be posting an older video of mine's for like the character design stuff. I think you guys would enjoy that. When it comes to these like hair details, it's like it's best not to like overly stress about them. And now you can really see like the difference between really like whatchamacallit, when you know what you're gonna draw, just how quick it gets. Like it's not that hard to do, you know? Not not hard. It's just I think the hardest part is really just coming up with the ideas. So long as people understand what you're drawing, honestly, that's like half the battle. Hmm. He ended up looking a little bit older than I anticipated. And technically speaking, you're not supposed to like do your bottles like freehand like that, but you know, it is what it is. I might have to remind you, I'm still like iffy when it comes to like hands. But it's a good challenge, especially since I haven't drawn like guys in a while now. So you know, it's good to like keep keep pushing yourself, you know? Adding some accessories. Okay, I added a little bit too much wobble to his hand, but it's okay. His arm is definitely not matching. Well, what can we say, right? I'm a bit in a guessing range right here. I'm also kind of surprised that I'm keeping up with my, like, inking, I guess. Because I'm sure some people might feel, like, unconfident with their inking work, but I'm okay with it. I feel pretty comfortable in it. Because, like, I don't know. I don't... just lately, I've been just really comfortable and really loose with my artwork. So I'm just enjoying it. Why'd I put him in jeans? I don't know. I just did. I think today's color won't be too strong. It'll be like it'll be simple. Okay. Okay. Let's see, daffodil. I end up being very quiet. Now that I know what to do, I'm just going with the flow. Oh, someone is calling me. Ain't that funny? It's always right when you're doing a stream. Oh, okay. I guess they left. They can always text me. It's probably my parents saying that they're coming to visit me without letting me know ahead of time. So it is what it is. The thing about like doing patterns on clothes, like floral patterns, is that you have to like envision that it's going to be printing out correct. And printing out good. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Honest, yeah. If I was on the computer, I would take them and like move them up. Oh, he actually ended up looking a little younger. I'll finish out the rest of the hair later. Actually, I like the two piece of hair. It's ironic, ain't it? Okie dokie. That part is done. What time is it? 7:40? This is honestly like the most difficult part, really. So I inked pretty thin. I don't want to overdo it. it's done. No more sunlight. So what's up, Leah? Oh. We're gonna keep it simple today. Definitely this. Oh, it's really gray. It's much darker than I thought it was gonna be. Oh well. Some sand, some canary, some gold sun, some yellow canary, some regular canary. Okay. Let's see what it's. Oh, that's very skin-like. I think it's okay. So funny how some of these cheaper markers, the nibs are like destroyed. Okay. Oh, that's the right color. All right. There's so much to do today. Honestly, I think I like that gray for like his pants. I'm just dabbing to add a nice like vibrant undercolor. And then and it's a good yellow, but for some reason I always feel like, why do they always use like these ridiculously bright yellows in their color palettes? I didn't even think that yellow would be an easy color to like make, but apparently it is. Okay. Yes. What's up, Leah? Okay, in this case, I think a darker color would have been better first, but that's fine. You live and you learn, right? And actually, I think I know exactly how I want the sand color to look. Yeah, I didn't even know I didn't draw this part out. Yeah, Leia, you're like spreading out fleas everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Actually, where are you? Okay. Then I want some really dark ones. Like a really dark. That's actually pretty cute. You know if this works? It's a little bit too brown, maybe. Maybe. So I'll put it in the most deepest parts. I might do a green actually on top of it, because it looks a little bit too much like a sunflower. Hopefully that'll lighten it up a little bit. Hey Leia. Blend that out a little bit. I've come to accept that part of being able to use markers is the willingness to use up a ton of freaking ink. Like, just ooze that paper up. Okay. You want the warm gray is nice too, but I think cloud might be a better color I'm looking for. Oh, it's super gray. That was unexpectedly gray. We'll use this for shading. What's this for his skin color? That's very red. I won't go as dark as I did last time. That's actually pretty. Let's do that. I like these two. And then I need like just a bit of a mid-tone with him. Let's use this as a base for his skin. Let's use him as a base. And then just go darker from there, I think. It'll be easier on me. I know that there was like a YouTuber that used alcohol markers for the first time, and I kind of want to like do the technique that he did, because it ended up looking kind of like a Leyendecker style. But we shall see. Right now I'm just laying on like a good bit of like ink. So let's okay, let's, where it's supposed to be shaded, just like give it a good bit. Just like the edges. I know, it's like, are you sure? Because the thing is, like, in a weird way, the colors tend to like, yeah. Make sure. because I definitely wanted him to be on a lighter look. And the funny thing is, like, now that I'm like mixing up markers, I'm really starting to notice like the difference in quality of the ink. So this brand, the Chroma brand, I can immediately notice the difference. And I guess I would recommend it in a way. I like the brush tone work, but like markers right now are expensive. Plastic right now is expensive. Everything is expensive. Okay. I kind of want to neutralize him a little bit. His skin tone is just, I know it's funny, right? But like his skin tone is a touch bit on the bright end. So let's see if I can just mix it up a little bit. Oh, the ink is starting to bleed. Ooh, the ink is very bleeding. Okay, so yeah, I think I wish I took something a little bit more gray. This is a little bit too orange for me. Let's not be lazy with skin tone. Especially with the whole bucket of them, so let's find the proper tone for him. I just feel like 84. They're both 84. They're too red. This one's basically the same, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, this one might be just a touch bit like less red. Okay. So hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think I could escape it. Let's go with this one. Yeah. All right. Hopefully this will lessen up the extremely like bright colorness. Ain't it something? This Chroma company thing. Honestly, maybe if I just didn't like add too much shading. Oh well. Life will go on. Not so bad. I'm chewing gum, by the way, in case you're kind of sort of wondering what's that sound. Okay. I kind of do want. Ooh. Okay. Huh. I'm just thinking about. I know what colors I want. I'm just being silly, honestly. Yep, that's beautiful hair color. Oh, this is amazing hair color. I like to keep it simple. And I'm just dabbing it. Dab, 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 dab. I know, it's kind of like a cheat. That's what I do. I cheat a lot for my art. All right. Hopefully, work is not too boring for you. Have a good one and stay safe. Thanks for stopping by. It's actually a super quiet night, huh? I really am probably going to move this on a Saturday. Okay, next stream I think will be like Saturday. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Denim. That's very blue though. So go ahead and add that medium blue. I'll add this. Actually, to most of it. Right? Oh. I'm so used to like the broad brush that I'm like much better. I think that'll be it. So as far up as I'm gonna go. Meow. These colors are too bright. I want it to be a bit more sophisticated. Like, what would I actually wear, you know? And right now, these are a little bit too by the pool side colors. Let's do something about this, though. Okay. All right. This is very gray. This warm gray making it a little bit, but that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I'm liking this. I'm fine with a little gray green. This blue was a little bit too periwinkle for me anyways, but it's whatever. Meow. 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 Does that sound funny? I'm sorry. Yeah, the bottom might be a little bit too much of a cool gray. It's my fault. You live and you learn. Right? Right. Okay. But it's a much more sophisticated color. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to find a proper color for his pants. And I like that hair color so much. I might... Let's do something about this. Yes. Let's go ahead and add shading. Let's add shading. This poor nib is literally melting and disintegrating. Well, maybe I should have kept it light. Oh. Okay. Sand. Extremely cool gray. Yeah, that works. Adding proper shade. I'm purposely going over like the yellow to smudge it out so the shading actually takes more precedent. Point is the shading shows up more. That's what I mean. And to force like certain colors to like dull back a bit because some of the colors are just way too bright. Oh. You know, I haven't decided. It's like 8 p.m. It's like at night, it's dark, and the birds are just like tweeting aggressively. Like very aggressively. They are aggressively letting you know that they're there, that it's springtime. Okay. All right, we keep this. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Ended up looking pretty good. The undergarment. There you go. Ah, thank you for the compliment, Mr. Perfect. Although this one didn't come out that well. But I'm happy about it. I'm just glad that I'm getting to do stuff that I don't normally do. I'm getting myself to draw for. Okay, we need to do something about this. This right here. Let's do a bitch. Ooh, bitch. What is this color? All right. What to do about his pants? We should do something about his pants. I don't know. Do I want to add green into this? I guess I will. Yeah, I am. Should I add green into this? Green is such a particular color. When you don't know what you don't know. like a whole set of whole grape. Let's see. Yeah, the thing about like alcohol markers, I've had these for quite some years and I'm just now like messing with them. You can see like the tips are completely like disintegrated. I don't know if you can see them, but like pretty bad. But yeah. I think whoa, this is really disintegrated. I think the alcohol eats through them over time. But for me, if I were to give a tip, you just have to accept the fact that you're going to be eating up a lot of the ink. That's how I would see it. Oh, wait, there is green already in this composition. Ha! I almost forgot about it. So right now, I'm just like adding shading and just building in layers. But I assure you, it's a lot of ink. You can see like I'm going over the yellow parts. I think a lot of people who use alcohol markers go for like that more clean look. I'm just messing around. But I'm also overlaying it because I actually want my fabric to look like it's fabric. I want it to look like it's a pattern of fabric, you know? So. Okay. So. Okay. I like the dustiness. That's better. Because I was kind of like starting to be like, where's my dusty? All right. All right. I don't think I'm going to keep that shirt white. Am I? I might. Might keep it white. I want a nice warm gray. Let me know if you have any questions. This looks good. Ooh, that is not a happy camper. I don't know how I feel about this color. It really adds a lot of red into it. This poor marker. I have to use my markers up. They're like, if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. The poor guys. This is really... Yo, that's actually where... I think that's what it is. Because his skin was like really freaking like... Oh, that's too gray though. What number is this one? 1? 4? We're going to have to figure that out somehow. Yeah, I think that's good. I know what I do. I think I'm going to go with a darker color with him. Add some texture with the strokes, but I kind of want it to be a different color for his pants. So I need a proper, like, a desaturated denim blue. This is the only thing is, like, with cheaper markers, they don't have all the shades that would go for a really nice, sophisticated color palette. So I'm busting out my 10-year-old for markers. See, already they have, like, nice colors. But they're old. Like, they're, like, 10 years old. Put that over here. Do you find that some of the colors look exactly the same? Even when you just place them down, they're like a little bit different. And then when they dry off, you'll start to notice. After that, it's just having more sensitivity with colors. And as you can see, I'm not finding my exact color, so I'm just like layering one color on top of each other and hoping they kind of mix. And that's the thing I've noticed is like different inks formulas show up more than others. So it's not really, yeah, I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Especially, I will say that my biggest problem isn't that there are so many similar colors. My biggest problem is that they jump between a light shade and a dark shade without like not much in between. And that's been like my biggest issue. That's been more of my issue than anything else. All right, I think this is a nice denim. Like, you see how much I had to like layer this denim to really show? I don't know if you can really tell. You'll notice it the most when I don't know if you can really tell. Plus, I'm using like a house light, and during daylight, it's going to be different. And sometimes you just add like color pencils to make the biggest difference if you need to. Yes, that works. All right. Just adding the final shades on this part. Looks good, looks good. Just, add some shading here. Because it looks more 3D that way. Add a little bit here. Add a little bit there. Clean out some of the edges here so it looks good. There you go. And ultimately, if it starts to like blend in a lot, you could always just like whatchamacallit, use colored pencils or something, which I'll probably do because I need to have this done pretty good. Okay, I'm loving the gray. All right, let's finish out this can and see if I can get me okay. Now let's find a nice green. What kind of green do I want to use? These people just waving their kids out there. Oh, it's already dark. That's actually really nice. Let's see. I do like the smoky look, but let's try a less smoky look. Let's see how that goes. I think it's pretty nice. It might need a little bit more blending, but I think it's pretty nice. Yeah. Thing about it is the more ink you do, the more it's gonna like start to bleeding into each other. That's the only thing I would say be careful about. But very much I like it so far. Just adding a little bit. And just not be too scared about it. They do. Like, I think after a point you get like, especially if you want to really render it really well, there's a couple of artists that, of course, are far better than me. And it's really nice to see what they can make from their art. This is, I will say, if I were making this pattern digitally, I'd probably gone darker. Um, Mostly because like a nice bright, flower on a dark fabric would be really beautiful. But I do like the smoky gray. Sometimes using like traditional media forces you to limit yourself in certain ways, and then you end up with a really nice pattern and fabric. I think. I think anyway. I think it's really nice. Yeah. But I won't overdo it today with the color pencils. Let's just enjoy what I'm making and not be too precious about it, you know? I'm just happy I got myself to actually draw today because I could have just as easily just sit and eat. Actually, I've been really wanting pizza ever since I got over my cold. I'm just like, pizza, which usually means I'm not eating enough salt if I have such a strong craving for that. Plus, the pizza that I want is actually quite pricey. I think it's like 20. Well, this is before the whole, COVID pricing right now. So it's probably like $25 for like one one round of pizza. It's really tasty stuff though, and it is a local family. I know some people like cheap pizzas, but my very horrible attempt at circles. Any rare person that can make a circle like freehand, they're not from this planet. Another thing is like all the streaking that like markers do, but it's okay. It's a sketchbook piece. Enjoy it. Like enjoy it. Okay. And I think I want it to be a light blue, like a blue gray. That's not too, that works. Okay. How would I like the last bit here? Let's add a bit of yellow to his braces. An unexpectedly nice pastel. Unexpectedly. The green on green shirt. Probably not a color combination that most people would wear, but we're having our fun. Let's have our fun, okay? Last bit with that can. Just saturate it. All right. I think the last bit now is probably maybe like some inking. Some final like adding a little bit more shading here. Maybe yeah, some last bit of inking. Yeah. Add a little bit of more inking here. Okay, yeah. Let's add a little bit more inking here. That's good for that. So much markers. That'll make a tea. That it's like a how would you describe it actually? And I think see top yellow, yes. Ooh, maybe. Someone loves me. It's definitely my parents calling me up. I'll call them like, I'll call them later. Okay. Um, I think I do want a little bit more black in his. Yeah, there you go. Now we're really popping. There you go. The finishing, the final touches to make him pop. The reason why, again, I don't like ink very thick is because I don't want too much of the ink like washing over the when I do the marker. I don't want too much of the ink like really messing with the colors too much. And it's a good chance to like fix maybe a few. You could do a little bit of fixing here. You can't do a lot, but you can do some. Add in a little bit of more blacks, which gives it a very comic book feel. Okay. So this pen is really thick. Where's my smaller? There it is. There you go. I was like, why is this pen so thick? I mean, it's good to be thick. It's good to be thick in its own right. It's good to be thick in its own right. Add the outline for the hairs. Add a little bit of hatching. Not a lot, just a little. Sorry if I'm covering my hands, I'm just adding the textile texture. They're just like, this is a Pilot fine liner. You can get it off of eBay. Not eBay. You could probably get it off of eBay, Amazon, Superior Pen needle drawing to come in a 12 pack. This is the .05. Basically, any like pen that comes in different sizes work. I have quite a number of pens, like the classic microns. It's just you just go on the internet and go to any shopping site or an office store, and then whatever gives you like pen. There's Faber Faber Castells. Those are probably the more expensive because like really it's just whatever's juicy, you know. Like I could grab this pen and do the same. It's not, see, I can grab this pen and do the same. But this is actually a stationary pen. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever is juicy. It's whatever is juicy. It's just a sketchbook. Whatever you feel comfortable with. This ended up being better than I thought. Not that I was thinking like my work was bad or anything. It's just more like sometimes you're like, oh, this didn't turn out the way I want. But then I'm like, oh, I think actually came out pretty good. Someone is, but I'm probably gonna end this pretty quick though. I'm still pretty unconfident with his hair, but his head shape, but what can one do, right? You just keep moving forward. Okay. This ended up being pretty flat, so we're gonna make some stroke lines to look like it's actually a shirt. That's pretty good. Just add in a bit more brightening of the yellow for some aspects. Adding the yellow back into, just adding the vibrant colors a little bit, because I did kind of, now that it's starting to dry, it's diluting just a touch bit. So purposely adding some yellow back in. Make the colors a little bit more vibrant. And then I'm going to add some white. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would not want to use some color pencils. And there's that. So the yellow came out nice. You know what? Just to mess with people, add just a touch bit of yellow. I know not every guy does this, but we're gonna just do it for the sake of the artwork, okay? All right. That's that. Let's see if I can. Is this a bit too red? This is a bit too red. This, just to add some texture into him, into his skin. It's a little bit too glossy for my liking. Just soft texture. And just kind of like try and neutralize some of this redness. That's probably like the difficulty of drawing like darker color characters too, because sometimes they give you a good range of shade and other times it's just like, I mean, I guess it could be said for those same light characters because people usually just use the same shade even though we come in different shades. Some of us have more pink in ourselves and others have more like yellow. Some of us have a mix. But for some reason, like they like it's just a character. So just pick one and stick with it. And I'm like, no. I ended up giving him kind of the nose that I have, which is so funny because I intend to like not keep said nose. You know what I mean? Correct a little bit with this. Give him a bit of a lip. Give it a little bit of a lip. Yeah, this is much better. I like his skin tone a little bit better now. He ended up looking really a little bit more soft than I thought of him to look. And then his hair is a little bit too. Ooh, that is pink. I will say Crayola got it right. Crayola really got it right when it comes to this. Yep, that's what I'm using. I'm using Crayola markers, which is a water-based marker, not an alcohol-based marker, but they did the skin tone thing pretty good. So there you go. Yep, you see this. I'm using Crayola. Proof. Just adding in some shading and textures. Much better. final textures. All right, got that. And I think this nice denim blue. Do I have a darker blue? I might. I have a purple blue. I have more purple. Oh, that's too blue. Way too blue. That's the darkest I got, huh? Okay, no to that. Meow. That's my cat. That's probably a little bit more. I'm just adding texture at this point. And if I can find me a black, I'd be a happy camper. And I probably don't. I would not be surprised if I don't have black, because sometimes these packs, they don't include stuff that you should be including because they think that you wouldn't use it. These kids are real crazy out there. All right. pretend this is not there. And I think that's it, guys. I started at what time? It's already 9 o'clock. I started at 6:30. And this is what I ended up with. Alright, folks. I'm going to head it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're catching on the replay, hope this was enjoyable for you too. Can't help it if I do a last minute edit. And then today is April Fool's Day. All right. See if you can actually see this. Yep. The colors, like I said, are lighter than I'd care for. I do kind of want to go darker, but it is what it is. So hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys have a good Friday night. Don't party too hard. Make sure you rest over the weekend. And I'll see you guys next week, probably on Saturday. All the best. Loves.